Restoration comes after the struggle. Those were the words that I read on a Facebook post that brought a lot of thinking and contemplating for me. When I read those words, I knew exactly what it meant. I knew the context that she was using it in. But I also knew, and I also know that is a mantra that a lot of people live by, and especially a lot of women live by. That restoration comes and restoring comes after struggling. And oh, how I want to free you from that thinking. So there's so many layers to just that statement and how it applies to women, and particularly African American women. And so we can dive into 10, 15 different layers of just that quote that was on that post. But today, I'm just going to reserve it to 3. So first, I want to talk about the struggle. Why do we feel, and why is it imperative for women, for African American women to struggle? We know we are marginalized. We know what the pay scale is for African American women. We know we are underserved and underappreciated in our communities, in the workforce, and oftentimes, unfortunately, in our families as well. So a lot of times we are brought up thinking and taught that we are supposed to struggle, that women are made differently. We are supposed to carry the burden. And being a woman, a strong woman, is something of value. And it's something that you should be so proud of, that you have endured, you have struggled, and in spite of it all, you've made it. And although it is important to remember that overcoming adversities and obstacles is not something that we can escape from this life, but we shouldn't have it embedded in our head that is all this life has for us, is struggle and obstacles and barriers. And if we continue to struggle and fight through, then we deserve restoration. And I want to speak to having that mindset and how we take that to different places and in different spaces of our lives, and we apply that. In the workforce, I'll take the lowest pay because that's what they're going to give us anyway, right? And if I struggle and I work hard and I work hard and I work hard and I work hard, then that's when I can get the praise and recognition. If I stay in this relationship, this struggle-love relationship with this particular partner, and help him build, grow, and deal with his negativity and sometimes abusive behaviors, then I will get the reward, right? If I stay in this bad situation and I continue to struggle, then I have earned a medal. Then I am worthy of a reward. And I wanted to say that you deserve the reward before the struggle. You deserve the applause. You deserve all the good prizes before you struggle, before there is stress. You deserve restoration, rejuvenation before the struggle. Struggle And stress is not a prerequisite for restoration. You deserve it solely on the fact that you exist and you are a human being. So the second part of it is that we neglect our self-care and we neglect ourselves when we feel like we have to earn or gain restoration. Self-care tells us that we are worthy of it just because we exist. Self-care is a practice that we do on a constant basis, not because it is a luxury, it's because it's a necessity for our whole well-being. Self-care tells us that if we center ourselves first, meaning that we put on our oxygen mask first, we can be better for ourselves. Therefore, it creates a ripple effect for us being better for our families and the people that are around us. We can be a better service. But if we are resting after the breakdown, after the struggle, it's going to take us more energy, more time to get to the point where we can be of service to ourselves and others. So we don't wait till we've already been broken down and stressed out and burnt out for us to restore ourselves. We do it on the front end. That's why self-care practice, daily self-care practice, is so important to our well-being. We honor ourselves first. We give ourselves the oxygen tank, the oxygen mask first, so we can be strong and survive and to help others in our community. But first, we have to help ourselves. So the third point is, only are we able to put the oxygen mask on first, to help ourselves first, to give ourselves rest first, only if we know that we are worthy of it no matter what. You don't need to have completed a class. You don't need a badge. You don't need any courses. You don't need to have completed any extra degrees to know that you are worthy of self-care and rest before the burnout, before the struggle, before the stress. You deserve it. Let me take that back. Not deserve, because deserve is a term you use when you've earned something. You don't earn rest. You don't earn healing. You're worthy of it just because of who you are. Find time in each day to give back to yourself because you are worthy of it. Nobody has to tell you that. Nobody has to give you that, and you don't have to earn it. Give yourself the blessing and the healing of self-care. And know that your rest, whatever that looks like, whatever rest means, whatever restoring looks like and feels like to you, you deserve it on the front end and not the back end. Remember to prioritize your health and prioritize your self-care. This healing journey is exactly what it is. It's not a destination, it's a journey. Find the time to love on yourself. Fall in love with you.